Hi Omasa, welcome back to my channel. Is your girl Izin Victoria Neka, the creative director for Eyeshadow Official. I decided to film this look for my lovely subscribers. If you'd love to see how I created this look, please do keep on watching. Thank you. I started off by wiping her face using a baby wipe. I love using baby wipes because they are mild to the skin and you barely get breakouts from using these wipes. So after cleaning her face, I went in with my Cosrx Advanced Essence. Then I'm spreading it all over her face using a flat brush. So next, I'm using the Cosrx Advanced Nail Mousse on her face. I'm using the same brush to apply it all over her face, concentrating under of her eyes and every other places. For this look, I'm concentrating on hydration because my clients have a little bit of dry skin, so I'm basically hydrating her skin to give that plump finish and that glowy natural finish to her skin after foundation application. So I'm using the same brush to evenly spread it all over her face. So I'm drying out her face using this portable Lonto hand fan. If you're a makeup artist, I advise you get one of these rechargeable fans. They come in handy and they help a lot. So next, I'm going in with my milk primer. I'm going to apply this primer all over her face. Then TM Essential Mattifying Primer. So I'm going to use this particular primer on her T-zones, that's the bridge of her nose, her forehead, her chin. So these are the places I wanted to be matte. I don't want her whole face to be matte. So I'm concentrating on the places that she produces more oil, which is her T-zones. Using the same TM Essential Primer, I'm going to be spreading it on her eyebrow because of the moisture. Her eyebrow is a little bit oily, so I'm going to be using the primer to mattify her eyebrow as well. So next is foundation application. For this look, I used a Nigerian brand and a NARS foundation. The shade I used for this video will be listed on the description box. So I'm spreading the foundation using my White Glam Beauty Blender. As you guys know, this is like one of my best beauty blender because it blends so well. It's really soft. It doesn't suck up my product. So if you're looking for a good foundation that is quite affordable, go for White Glam Cosmetics beauty blender. I just realized I said foundation. Sorry, what I wanted to say is beauty blender. If you're looking for a good beauty blender, buy White Glam Cosmetics. I love it. It lasts and it does the job. Using the Kevin Aquine concealer, I'm going to be highlighting her T-zones. Today I used a concealer that is 2 shades lighter than her skin tone for this highlight because I needed her under eye to pop more. So I'm going to be placing the concealers at the bridge of her nose, under her eyes, and her forehead. So before using a setting powder, I'm going in with my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish powder. If you notice in this video, I'm incorporating a new technique. I want you guys to tell me what you think after watching this video, if I should go back to my old technique or if I should continue with this technique. So before setting powder, I applied my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish powder to set her under eye. So next, I'm going in with my Laura Mercier setting powder in the shade Honey. Honey is not translucent. I like this shade for clients that are not like really fair. So I'm going to be placing this under her eyes, the same place I placed the MAC MSF powder. Using my powder palette, I'm going to be contouring her face. If you notice today, I didn't use liquid contouring. So that's why I said in this video that this is entirely a new technique of contouring and highlighting. I'm going to be using a dark shade from my palette. Today's palette, I'm going to state the powder I'm using for the contour, which is Dabel Cosmetics Dabel Cosmetics palette. I'm going to be using the dark shade from the palette to contour her cheekbones, her forehead, and the bridge of her nose. For her entire face, I'm going to be using my Milani Cosmetic compact powder. I love this powder. Like, if you've been watching my previous videos, you'll know that this is one of my favorite powders of all time. I'm applying it all over her face, especially those places that wasn't contoured or highlighted. Using the same powder, I'm going to be giving her cheekbone a more structured look. So with my beauty blender, I'm going to be drawing in like a sharp line under of her cheek to give it more structure. Using a darker powder from my powder palette, I'm going to be contouring her nose area. So I'm making sure that the contours is properly blended using a flat blending brush. I did my client's brows off camera to save time. Today's eyeshadow is the Juvia's Place eyeshadow palette. I'm using the brown from the eyeshadow palette to create a base for my pigment application. The brown I'm using today have orange undertone. I love this brown eyeshadow so much. So using my blending brush, I'm going to distribute it evenly on her lid. After that, I'm going to be blending off with a smaller blending brush. Next is pigment application. For my base, I'm going to be applying the NYS glitter glue on the brown eyeshadow I initially applied. I'm going to be distributing it evenly on her lid. After distribution, I'm going to be placing these beautiful pigments that I got from, I can't remember the name, but trust me, I'm going to be placing it on the description box down below. Oh, sorry, I've remembered. It's Luster's Cosmetic pigment. This is a Nigerian brand, and it costs like 3,000 to 2,500 depending on the pigments you're buying, if it's their new edition. So the price varies, but the pigment is really beautiful. They have beautiful colors. So I'm applying this on her lid. This particular pigment, I can't remember the shades, but I know I missed 2 different shades, which I'm going to find out, and I'm going to be putting it on the description box down below. So don't forget to go to the description box, and if I forget to do this, please kindly remind me to put the names on the description box. So I'm done with the pigment application. I'm going in with my mascara. This is Zaron Cosmetic mascara. I'm going in to be taking off the excesses that dropped on the brow. My bad, I wanted to say that dropped on her lashes. I'm going to be doing this on both of her lashes. After this application, I'm going in with my gel liner from Zaron Cosmetics. I'm going to be using this to line her eyes as I'm doing in the video. After lining her eyes, I'm going to be placing in her lashes. Rather, I'm going to be placing in the false lashes. The lashes I used today is from Van Cosmetics. I love her lashes. I had a collaboration with her recently on the production of my lip line, and we're currently sold out on the lip glosses, and we're going to be restocking very soon. Using a smaller brush, I'm going to be dusting off the excess setting powder I left under of her eyes. The reason why I left this setting powder is to avoid the eyeshadow drops to drop on her skin directly. So what this setting powder does is to collect the excess pigment that was dropping off while I was placing it on the eye. So it makes it easier to dust off. All you need to do is to use your powder and swipe it off her under eye, and you have a neat, seamless finish. After that, I'm going to be blending her face together. I'm going to be blending the contour and the highlights. This is where you get your airbrush finish. So make blending your cardio. Blend the eye, the face, the nose contour. Use your powder and blend everything together. After my blending, I went in with my cream bronzer. I got this bronzer from TM Essential. It's supposed to be like a body and face bronzer. I like using this particular cream bronzer to warm up the face. So I'm going to be applying it directly on the areas where I contoured. It's going to help me blend her face more. I'm an Igbo girl, so the blend and the blend will come in, so please pardon me. So I'm going to blend everything together. Then after blending, I went in and sprayed her whole face with my Kiss Beauty Cosmetics setting spray. After the spray dried out, I used a cream blush I got from the same brand, TM Essential. I'm applying the Coral cream blush on her cheek using my beauty blender. I'm blending it out. I'm making sure that it's properly blended before applying my highlights on her cheek. Next, I'm going in with my highlighter. This is a cream highlighter and it's a must-have. I love this highlighter from the same brand, TM Essentials. I'm applying it on her cheek, her forehead, just every places I need her to glow. Just simply place it on those areas and watch your client like boom, glow. Next, I'm going in with a lip gloss before the main lip application. So I want to make sure her lips are properly moisturized before applying my lip product. So I'm starting off by lining her lip with a brown pigment from my Magic Cosmetic lip palette. After lining, I'm going to be going in with a more lighter color. To finish up this look, trust me, you're going to enjoy watching the way I created this lip look. I love her lip shape, the size. It gave me room to, get the proper lip pigmentation that I wanted. So for this video, I used a Nuban Beauty lip stain. I applied this all over her lip that I've already lined. So after the application, I'm blending out using a small lip blending brush. So after this lip application, I noticed it was a little bit dark for her skin tone. I had to brighten it up a little bit using, I think, a white lip from my lip palette. I'm not sure, but I'll check and I'll put everything on the description box. Next, I went in with my orange undertone lip gloss. I wanted to give it like this coral finish. So I'm applying it directly on the places where I use the brown liner. Using my Kat Von D mattifying spray, I'm going to be locking in her makeup. I use this spray when I'm going for a matte finish. I love this particular spray. After, I'm going to allow it, dry off by using my hand fan. And that is it. I hope you enjoyed watching this video as much as I enjoyed creating it. Thank you to all my subscribers. Please, if you're new on this channel, do not forget to click on the subscribe button. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much. You know how we do it. Thank you all for your support. Can't wait to see you in my next video. Bye.